Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep breathing deeply, and as you do, remind yourself of what an awesome opportunity it is to be alive and breathing. Do you perceive that it is an awesome opportunity to be alive and breathing? Or is it possible that right now your focus is on whatever it is that you perceive hasn't worked in the way that you think it should? It was supposed to. It must. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Do you realize that there are some times that it is so easy to focus on whatever it is that we perceive it isn't working when we have so many other things that are working? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe your thoughts, observe your feelings, observe if you are almost trying to shout at me. You have no clue of what I have been going through. And you know what? You are absolutely right. I have no clue. I have no idea. Thank you for being here. I do know, though, that if you are alive, with that opportunity, you can use whatever other opportunities shows up. I do know that with that, you can make a difference in your world and in the world of others. Take a deep breath in and exhale. What if today you choose to ask yourself, which have been my objectives so far? Which have been your objectives so far? Are you answering that really fast? You have a clear objective? Do you have several objectives? Do you perceive that you have very clear objectives? And that is the reason that you are so successful at fill the blank. Thank you for being here. Is it possible that you are only evaluating yourself in one area of your life? However, you are more than one area of your life. Vocational, physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Take a deep breath in and exhale. What do you believe about your objectives? And if you perceive that your objectives are awesome, what do you perceive about other people's objectives when they are different than yours? Is it possible that you close yourself to their ideas, to their projects, because their objectives look very different than yours? And observe if you're saying something like, and what do you pretend me to do? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, remind yourself that you are here expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding, raising your level of alertness. By being here, you are doing exactly that. Take a deep breath in and exhale. What if today you choose to affirm, I progress, concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress, concentrating intensely on an objective. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe how do you feel about that. Are you saying, Indeed, that is my most important trait, that I concentrate intensely in an objective. How do you interact with those that you perceive are unable to do as you do? Or observe if there is any doubt, any fear showing up about, but if I concentrate intensely in an objective, then fill the blank. What do you believe will happen or won't happen if you concentrate objectively in an objective? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. Is it possible that you believe there is one area of your life that in some way or form is stuck or not growing as much as you would love to grow? Is it possible that you could benefit from reviewing the objective? Is it possible that you could benefit from polishing the objective? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. What do you believe of those people that concentrate in a different way or form to their objectives, or to common objectives that you already have with them? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. Observe if there is any moment in your life that is coming to your memory right now, and observe if you perceive that you were concentrating a lot in an objective and you wasted your time because of fill the blank. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. What did you learn at those moments that you perceive you wasted your time just because the result wasn't the one that you thought you would have, or just because it was more difficult than what you perceived was going to be? I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, do you realize that sometimes, most of the time, the root of your suffering is your expectations that things should be different than they are? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. Take a deep breath in and exhale. But you have no idea. I concentrated intensely on an objective and fill the blank. Whatever it is that is showing up makes you feel. Do you realize that you just found something you haven't healed? Do you realize that now with this new awareness, as you expand your sphere of consciousness, your sphere of awareness, and you are raising your level of alertness, you are transforming your life? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. Keep with you today's question in mind. Which have been my objectives so far? Do you give yourself permission to have new objectives? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. I progress concentrating intensely on an objective. Blessings.